Hi everyone! Welcome to a new episode of Bo's Slow English. In today's episode, I would like to talk about the different American accents. As a language learner myself, sometimes I get confused when I hear different French accents. I'm also going to use the help of ChatGPT, which is AI. AI stands for Artificial Intelligence, to help me create this lesson for you. I use ChatGPT every day. Sometimes I worry that I am no longer able to think for myself, but then I remember that it helps me to be very efficient and also helps me to think of things that I wouldn't normally think of. Before we move forward, please like this video to show your support for my small channel, and please subscribe if you would like to strengthen your English skills. If we haven't met already, my name is Bo. Nice to meet you. One of my passions in life is teaching and extending my knowledge. I find a lot of joy creating these videos for you, and just when I thought that I was going to give up or quit YouTube because I don't have many subscribers or likes or comments, I motivated myself and posted more videos, and now I have been receiving more positive interaction with all of you. This is Louis. Louis! He likes to be center of attention. Did you notice how when I said center, I did not pronounce the letter T. I said center. I think it's better to pronounce all of your letters fully if you're a new English speaker or learner, instead of trying to mimic the sound of a native English speaker, because sometimes it may not come out naturally or it sounds a little bit forced. So if you are still in the A1, A2 level, which is beginner English, I would recommend for a word like center that you fully pronounce all of the letters, including the T. So say center, but if you are in the B1, B2 level, which is intermediate, you could certainly consider saying center. I hope that was helpful. I was talking to my friend at work today about my favorite American accent. My favorite American accent is the Louisiana accent, but I had some neighbors a long time ago who were from Louisiana, and they have a southern accent that I have never heard before. It's really unique. So I'm hoping that ChatGPT can provide an audio response so that you can hear that. Actually, let's go ahead and ask ChatGPT now. Also, I do want to mention that I received a comment recently talking about how the background music is a little bit loud. There is a reason for why I put the background music in, and it's because when I hold the microphone close to my mouth, I don't like the way it sounds because I experience something called misophonia. This is probably a word that you may never hear again, Misophonia is the fear of certain noises, and I don't like the sound of when there's spit or saliva in your mouth while you're talking. So putting the background music is not only to create the vibe of the video, but it's also to cover up that disgusting sound. But I'm going to test it out, and I will not put background music, and let's see if you guys prefer that. I'm opening up my ChatGPT app, and I'm going to say, can you imitate an accent from Louisiana? It says, absolutely, I can give it a shot. Give it a shot means I will try. There are a few different accents of Louisiana accents: Cajun, Creole, New Orleans Yat, I've never heard of that, and more southern drawl style ones. So it depends on the vibe you're going for. It provided several different sentences as well as the different, I guess, vernacular that would be used for these different accents, and it's asking me which accent we would like to hear. I would like to hear the accent for each of the examples that you provided. This is for my Slow English YouTube vlog. It says, I'll record short voice clips imitating, number 1, Cajun style Louisiana accent, number 2, New Orleans Yat accent. Oh, man, Chat and I, we are best friends. It also said, each line will be spoken slowly for clarity and language learners, while keeping the authentic rhythm and tone of the accent. This is so cool. I can't wait to hear what this sounds like, because like I said, this is my favorite accent. I'm going to play example number 1.
I don't know what she's so mad about, Shaw.
Okay, that is terrible. That is not the Cajun accent. Let's see if the second example is more accurate and doesn't sound like a robot.
You going to
No, that's terrible. I'm sorry. Let's go on YouTube to find more accurate Louisiana accents. I found a video on YouTube that provides an example of one of the New Orleans accents. I will play this for you, and then I will pause so that I can speak it in a more clearer manner and slowly.
UTP, what's up, Woody? That mean your partner, somebody from uptown.
So he said, UTP, which I'm assuming is a specific region of where he's from in Louisiana. And he said, Wody, which is a term for partner or friend, which also means it's somebody from uptown. Uptown is the opposite of downtown. I was trying to find a YouTube video of someone with a similar accent to my old neighbor or my previous neighbor. However, I can't find a good video. I just spent so much time scrolling on my phone trying to find one. You will have to do your own research so that you can discover what a Louisiana accent sounds like. What I can say and personally speak on is the Baltimore accent, which is the city that I am originally from in Maryland. Have you heard of the state Maryland? It looks like Maryland. It is just north of Washington, D.C., which is the nation's capital, or the capital of the United States. The accent in Baltimore is unique because it sounds like a mixture of northern and southern accent. Let's ask ChatGPT to describe the Baltimore accent. Provide a description of the Baltimore accent and the origin, and make sure that this is only 2 to 3 sentences and using simple terms and words for my English learning audience. What I would like to know is if the Baltimore accent is considered a mixture of northern and southern accents on the East Coast. I love ChatGPT. Here is what it says about the Baltimore accent. The Baltimore accent comes from the city of Baltimore, Maryland. It sounds like a mix of northern and southern accents because Baltimore is in the middle of the East Coast. People from Baltimore say words in a special way, like water as wooder, and you all as use. Growing up in Baltimore, I never said use, and I actually didn't have too much of a Baltimore accent. I think I had kind of a generic American accent, but there are several words that are distinctly a Baltimore accent, such as water, wooder, wash, wash, on, gas, gas, phone, phone, ocean, ocean. I've even heard someone say toilet instead of toilet. Let's ask Chat for other words to compare the accent to a general American accent. Okay, here are some other good examples. For iron, they say iron. Iron. For ambulance, it's ambulance. For Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. For window, it's winder. Do you have a favorite American accent? Maybe it's New York or New York. Like they say coffee there instead of coffee. I mean, not everyone there, but when you think of a stereotypical New York accent, they certainly have a distinct sound with their O's, coffee. Nowadays, all of the cities in America, or most of the larger cities, are like a melting pot, which means that people from all over the world live there, so you might not find people who are actually born and raised in those cities. I hope you found this lesson to be entertaining and helpful. Let me know in the comments what you learned, and I will see you at the next episode. Thank you. Bye.